I don't have moderators. What up, everybody? How you doing? Is my audio okay? Um, Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I'm just gonna keep this channel open a little bit, let it kind of flow in, see what's happening. You know, it's about 11 o'clock in the U.S. on the East Coast, so I want to slip in there for that little Thanksgiving, you know, Thanksgiving viewing. I'm sure everybody right now either has the itis or maybe they're still eating. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but my Thanksgiving always ran late. So, you know, I'm waiting for some people to come in. I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. God damn, I am tired today, man. Zit too is crazy. Can you see the pimple on my face too much? If I get close, you can definitely see it. Like it's a little raised, but it's not that bad. It's bad, like from this angle, because you can see the bump is bad. But from here, actually, no, it's bad on every angle. It's bad on every angle, man. Mm. Where is everybody? Thanksgiving? I think it's because it's Thanksgiving. I need to start doing more of these. Remember when I did 7 days a week? It was a lot, but it was fun. It was a lot, but it was fun. Oh man, get in here. I don't know who just popped in, but thank you for popping in. I'm waiting for more people to get in. We just started. We just started. I'll talk about the Ray J shit in a minute. It is beautiful out here. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand right now. If you don't know, so I've been traveling around quite a bit. Almost 2 months now. It's been crazy. Almost 2 months now. I've been traveling around, which has been crazy. I first started out in London, England. Then from there, I went to where was it? Berlin, Germany. Then Madrid, Spain. Then I was in Prague, which is in the Czech Republic. All of them great cities. All of them great, great cities. And now I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. So I've been kind of documenting my whole times out here, which has been fun as hell, man. So if you want to see any of those travel videos, make sure to go to Riz on the Road. I literally just created this channel maybe like 2 days ago, has no viewership whatsoever, like none. I'm literally restarting from the ground up because I was trying to post it on here, but YouTube doesn't seem to like that. So I wasn't getting the normal viewership that I usually get when I drop videos, which is usually around, a couple hundred, although I've slowed down. That's the thing with traveling, man. They don't tell you. Traveling is fucking draining. It's fun as hell, but it's very draining. Uh, you know, I also do stand up comedy too. So when I travel, I don't just travel. Like I'm traveling and I'm performing like a bunch. So you get a little tired, you get a little just like out of it. Um, so it's just, I haven't really been creating as many videos as I wanted to, which is why I kind of want to start going live a lot more because I think it takes the pressure off of everything. I'm still gonna make videos. But I'm gonna be going live a lot because as you can see, I haven't even had a haircut in a minute, man. I'm all over the place. I just don't have the time to just sit around all day and make videos like I did when I was in New York. All that extra free time is now going to performing almost every day, setting up things, for the future, for the next spots that I'm going to. What's up, Superfly? How you doing, man? Um, so I just got a lot of shit going on. So if, like I said, if you want to see those travel videos, if you want to see me in Prague, you want to see me in Germany, you want to see me in England, Riz on the road. Riz on the road. Um, yeah, man. You got to separate on this YouTube shit. For all the people who like want to get into YouTube, know that. Listen, like if you make it big already, you have like, 500,000 subscribers or something. Yeah, you could pivot or throw a couple extra things in there and it'll be fine. You'll still get like hundreds of thousands of views. But for guys like me, and honestly, even if you have like 100,000 subscribers, you really do have to keep to like a certain realm of shit. It doesn't have to be everything. It doesn't mean like if you make a film channel, it doesn't mean everything has to be about film, but it should be about film. It should be about actors. Maybe you can go into superheroes a little bit because superhero movies are so big, but that's about it. It does not want you to go from having a film channel to making videos about ping pong. That shit it'll punish you for that shit, man. I'm serious. It really will. It really will. So I'm definitely learning this whole algorithm thing, man, as much as I can. What up to the people now? All right, we got a couple people in here. Oh man. Yeah. I've been out here for quite a while, and I feel like a lot of things have been happening while I've been gone, while I'm traveling. We can talk about political shit as well too, but there's quite a few things going on. Primarily right now, I was shocked to wake up and see this whole, Ray J thing that's going on, which is nuts. I don't know if you heard this, but just a couple hours ago, Ray J apparently got arrested. He's been trying to live stream too, and apparently him and his girl, her name's Princess or something, got into some sort of spat, and he ended up pulling a gun on his wife on live stream. Let me ask you people, does that sound clever at all? Does that sound like a good idea in any way, shape, or form? Like at all? Because I feel like it doesn't, but I don't know, man. Ray J, I don't know much about Ray J. I've never really like listened to his music or know much about him. I know he had that one song, One Wish, which was, people seem to like it, whatever. But that was what, like 20 years ago? He's just Brandy's brother now. And he was always just Brandy's brother. But this shit kind of crazy, man. I mean, I think people need to start talking about realistically, like, what is going on with live streamers? Am I the only one that notices this about live streamers and how crazy they are as people? I feel like they've all like truly lost their minds, live streamers. And you know what it is? It's because like a live streamer can become, number one, they're usually young when they start, live streamers. They start when they're like 15 and stuff. So you do a lot of knuckleheaded shit, which I get. So I'm not going to talk down about that. But I also feel like a lot of the reasons why live streamers are so crazy and just live streaming in general will make a regular nigga crazy is because it rewards you for having no talent. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. There's tons of musicians and people, comedians and actors that don't have talent either. And they just got picked up and put into certain shit. I get it. I understand that. You can hit me with that all day. That's true, right? But they still had to physically like do something. You feel me? They still had to remember those lines. Go there, do that thing, right? For hours and hours and hours on end. And streamers, they do sit there for hours on end. And there's some that bust their ass. People like Hassan Abi, right? That dude, he's a very informed guy. He's a pretty relatively smart guy, right? He does a lot of research for his shit because his shit matters. But let's be real, most live streamers, the shit that they're doing and the shit that they're talking about does not matter in any way, shape, or form. and they are pretty much just sitting there staring at a screen showing kids other people's content, and I don't know. I feel like when you get like that and you make millions of dollars out of being like that, it kind of, it makes you a little crazy because you don't deserve it. And that's not for nothing, but like, I mean, I know that's not totally Ray J because he started out in the singing and now he's going to the live streaming. But I feel like Ray J has been living the life of a live streamer since the moment he was born. He was never that talented. He was just the brother of Brandy, you know what I mean? And getting kicked, that Moesha money for a little bit, right? And then, through his celebrity, he was able to start little businesses, make a little money, do Love and Hip Hop, so he's getting this like reward for not being anything for a very long time. And then eventually it comes down to the final boss of being a nigga who doesn't do shit but still makes money, and he gets into the live streaming. I think when you live that long with being rewarded for not providing anything to anyone at all, it just makes you crazy, bro. It makes you crazy and it makes you insecure. And if you're going through a divorce with your wife, because I did a little bit of research, which is uncommon for a live streamer, but I did do a little bit of research between Ray J and his wife, and it looks like they've been on and off for like years. They've always had issues. And truth be told, they've been doing this whole divorce back and forth thing like over 4 times. So, they have their own personal issues, but then I'm sure there's, relationship insecurity issues as well too, and success insecurity issues as well too, which can really wear on you. You know what I mean? And when your wife says she's leaving for the 4th time, and this time is really getting there, well, bro, it's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna end up being a dummy and pulling out a gun. Apparently, I wouldn't do that. I'm a normal person. But someone like Ray J, insecure as Ray J, and doesn't have any talent like Ray J, yeah, you might do that. Yeah, you might do that. I feel like having no talent and being around talented people can really warp your brain. Like, because I've seen it. I have seen it with other people, other actors, comedians, whatever. There's a bunch of things in the entertainment industry that can break your brain. I mean, having talent and not getting the opportunities that you think you deserve can break your brain as well. A million things. But I think there is something to being somebody who has no discernible talents, right? But you want to be more, but you're given a certain thing, but it caps out. Like, I know a lot of comedians who aren't that funny, right? And just kind of lucked into something. They said something weird at an audition, and now they're doing like bit parts on TV. But we all know, and even they know, that's the height of where they're going to be, right? And even 5-10 years from now, right, they're going to either be back at where they were, or they're going to be slightly low and just kind of plateau, and that's where they're going to be. They're going to do some hot shows in whatever city that they live in, whether New York or LA or Austin or whatever. But that's really it, because their comedy can't really take them any farther, And when you're that type of person, yeah, I think you just get frustrated because you know how much you want and you're so close, but you can't fully get there. Someone like Ray J wants to be someone like Drake. You know what I mean? But he can't ever be Drake. Or let's be honest, someone like Ray J probably wants to be somebody like Trey Songz at least, but he still can't even be that. Or a Brent Faiyaz, he wants to be that, he can't be that. And it kind of has you not fully on the outside looking in, but on the inside looking deeper inside. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not sitting on the porch, or let's say, I'll say on the outside, looking inside, right? There's the outside looking inside where you're out in the rain, right? Like with Ray J, he's not out in the rain. He's like on the back porch, the type of shit that has like an awning and shit. So there's like a screen and like a roof, so you're not getting wet, but like you're still not inside, and like inside is lit as fuck. You feel me? Like it's still warm, you're still getting to eat and shit, but like inside is fucking fly, and you're not getting any bit of that inside. That's where Ray J's at right now. I don't know what he's up to. Praying for the man. Praying for the man. You know, aside from the whole Ray J thing, can we talk about Joyner Lucas and DJ Vlad? I'm actually going to be making a video about this that I'm going to be dropping in a few days. I'm almost done with it. Talking about the whole ordeal. Because I feel like not enough people are talking about the issues between those two, between Joyner and Vlad from Vlad TV. And I'm kind of surprised about it because usually people are on Vlad's neck. I don't know if it's because they're actually on his side for once or what, but I don't like it, man. I don't like it. If you guys don't know about the whole thing, basically it's a whole copyright infringement thing, which Vlad does have a case. It's an open and shut case. I'll be 100%. It's an open and shut case. But I just don't like the way that he went about it. You know, the whole story essentially is, you know, there was some like meme or something online or whatever. Oh, what was it? Aries Spears. Aries Spears was making fun of UK rappers or something like that, right? And basically, like, Joyner Lucas like took that part of him like imitating UK rappers and put it on like a UK drill beat. And apparently the thing went viral. It was really cool. People loved it, whatever. But that clip of Aries Spears was on Vlad TV, right? So he like cut him out, like almost like Photoshop, and put him in like the UK drill scene in the projects, all that shit. And it was cool. It was cool. But it went viral. Vlad saw that. And if you don't know this, Vlad, he has very, very like ironclad, like copyright infringement rules. If you're somebody who's like DJ Academics and you're cool with him and you ask him or whatever, yeah, you can use his stuff. You know, certain places, you know, maybe Complex or something. He knows people like Complex. He'll let you use it. But it really is like up to him. I don't even know if he charges them for that or if he just lets them have it. Like, you're cool, whatever. But it really is like up to him, like strictly, right? And if you don't talk to him about that shit, you gotta pay, or you gotta take it down, or he's taking you to court. It's that simple. It's that simple. And basically, Joyner Lucas, he was that little slice. He was that little 20-second slice, and Vlad came for him and basically strong-armed him. Because I don't know if you know this, but Vlad has been trying to get Joyner Lucas on Vlad TV for mad long. Joyner does not fuck with him. He's one of those people who's like, Vlad is instrumental in getting people indicted, arrested. He's one of those guys. Totally get it, and I agree with that. But Joyner's never wanted to be on it. So now that he fucked up and put, you know, one of Vlad's clips in his shit, Vlad kind of extorted him a little bit, you know, and this is where I'm saying that I don't really like how Vlad went ahead with this whole shit, because he was basically saying like, hey, this is my shit, it's copyrighted, right? So he goes, hey, you can either break me off some bread for what this clip did or whatever, pay for this clip, or you can be on my show, you know, and finally get interviewed by me, or, you know, we could talk to the courts. And my whole shit is just like, I would have just said, pay me or talk to the courts. You know the nigga doesn't fuck with you. You know what I mean? The fact that you're like, you know, oh, I could charge you all this money, or I could run your name through the mud, or you can benefit me and do my channel, is like, there's a griminess to that shit. And like, it's pure extortion. It's legal extortion because Joyner fucked up. But I don't know. That shit just does not sit right with me, bro. That shit just does not sit right with me. You know, I do not like DJ Vlad that much. I've watched tons of his videos. I can't lie. and say I haven't watched tons of his videos, but he's one of those dudes that I do think is kind of what's wrong with hip hop. He's a COE type guy, content over everything type guy, and I'm just not one of those people. In fact, that's kind of why I got into making hip hop videos, was because I saw that there's so much of hip hop media that is from that group of people, and from that thought process that I just don't appreciate. Uh, and that's what made me want to create videos. Um, so yeah, fuck Vlad, man. Fuck Vlad. Fuck Vlad, bro. I can't do it. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, he has every legal right, and truth be told, Joyner is gonna be paying that man. And the fact that he's taking it to court is gonna make it even worse. But I respect the fact that Joyner didn't do the interview. I will say that. So, you know, fuck Vlad TV. Shout out to Joyner Lucas. And on that note, I'm gonna peace out, guys. I know I wasn't on here very, very long. I got some other shit to do. I got some videos I gotta shoot. I got a couple other things. I gotta teach some classes, and I gotta call my family because it's about to be probably midnight in the U.S. and I still have not called my family for Thanksgiving. So I gotta squeak that in, get that in before midnight strikes, and do my thing. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.